Hey guys, welcome back to Mabini is Never Ready.
He's referring to this guy. There's a giant grub up here. He's making noises. We can actually go find his head if we go very, 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 very high up. Mabini, in between episodes, he's notorious for doing things like, I'm ready, and then putting food in his mouth. Or drinking, or whatever.
Yeah.
I was just kind of sitting there, I was watching him eat chip by chip. Just kind of like, In the last episode, we were talking about James Bond and films that are good and bad. And I also kind of briefly mentioned that I have seen a lot of films recently. Not the one and only film that everyone expected me to see, which I do want to see it, which I haven't yet. For those of you who don't know, it's the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, which I would like to see. I honestly do. Yeah. And it's been in cinemas for over a month now, and I still haven't seen it.
Yeah, I want to see it.
We should go see it together and do that thing that I was mentioning earlier.
Oh yeah.
If you want. We're alluding to a project that we might a little something that we might do here on sameindustries.com.au, which is what I've just been referring to this as all day. I don't know why. I just am. I've seen a few films recently, and I wanted to actually know: do you like war movies? Because I have seen two recently. I've seen the two war movies that have come out.
I haven't seen a lot of war movies.
I've seen many because my dad likes them, and my dad doesn't watch films, but he likes those, and he knows that I like to watch films, so he's like, oh, take Liam. I'm like, all right, I'll watch any film. I watched 1912. I think that's what it's called. I can never remember.
1917.
1917. Thank you. Yeah. And Midway. One of them is really good, and the other one is terrible. Which one do you think is which?
I've heard good things about 1917. I have not heard of Midway.
So which one do you think is the good and the bad?
I think 1917 is a good one.
Correct. Midway is such a horrendous movie. I cannot believe it exists. Like, I don't know, man. And I know people get like it's very patriotic. You know, it's very America. Yes. Do you know what Midway's about though? Just for a reference.
Yeah, I can't remember where it's from, but I know.
It is about the battle that occurs after Pearl Harbor, which happens at a place called Midway in between Japan and America.
Yeah. So the Battle of the Pacific Ocean. Yeah,
so the whole thing, fight takes place on these two aircraft carriers. Yeah. That they're like just over the horizons and they couldn't see each other. It's kind of interesting. It's a pretty famous battle in real life, but the film, oh my god, wow, really bad.
Yeah, I would like to see a movie that does a good job of representing the Battle of Coral Sea.
I don't know that one.
Which is the one that took place in Australia, on like the Queensland coast.
I don't know. Is there a movie of that?
I don't know. I think maybe Australia had a go at it.
But yeah, Midway. It was so patriotic and so America that the American soldiers were so generic that I couldn't tell them apart. There were all these there were so many he may be arrogant, but he's the best damn pilot we've got. You know, there was like 5 characters that were that. All of them were like extremely cocky, but they knew what was best, and they were extremely patriotic, and they were all family men with nuclear families, and they're all war heroes now. And it's like, oh my god, they were so generic that that it was easy to tell the Japanese people apart, of which they deliberately, of course, tried to make them all the same because this film is made by 100-year-olds. I just I don't know, man. Like, wow, just not a good film. When I watched it with my dad, I was like, yeah. He was like, what did you think? I'm like, it's good. It's all right. I had to hold it back. My CD. Yeah. Oh my god, really bad. Yeah. Don't recommend it. I gave it a 3 on IMDb.
Yeah, I get that when people are like, I thought it was really good. Oh, right. I will just not say the thing that I was about to say.
Yeah. I don't know if you and I saw the films again.
We saw Rise of Skywalker.
We did see Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, we sat down and we were like, okay. What do you think? Yeah. I don't know, man. We'd be honest with each other because we're not. That's the thing. That's the thing. It's like, man, I am a movie goer. I will see any freaking film that you stick in front of me. That's why we're gonna watch Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo. Yep. We own it now. I don't know if I have said that on camera.
It's one of the most famous movies we know.
Exactly. Mabini got it for my birthday, I believe.
It was not an easy thing to get. Because it's so rare.
It's sold out because everyone just everyone loves it.
That's right.
This is the arena. This is where all the soldiers are, all the people, the warriors who want to fight.
The soldier boys.
I don't know where our little man is that we met. Do we have a map for this area? Yeah, there it is. The Colosseum of Fools is what it's called. I'm not going to do it now because I am not strong enough. Just flat out. Just, like, I mean, I could do it, but I would much rather get all of the upgrades that I could possibly get before doing any of that. Yeah, so I saw Midway, and that movie sucks. 2000 was a good film. It's also a great Gorilla song. That was great, because, like, so do you know what the thing about that film is?
About 1917?
Yeah.
No.
It's all about It's not all about. It's a fake story, so it's like, you know, is what it is. But it's all done in one camera shot, right? Okay. So it's all like a one continuous camera. Obviously, it's edited together, and they've done a lot of nice tricks, except for one part where the guy literally gets knocked out for what was presumably like 7 hours.
Yeah.
But it's a great film. It's honestly really, really well done, and very, very passionate, and has gone into it, and it's emotional, and I would recommend it.
Yeah. Had the Oscars come out when we last recorded?
I don't think so.
No. Because Parasite got Best Picture, didn't it?
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I watched it before or after the Oscar.
I know it was like immediately available on YouTube to buy.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Not really surprised for us. So usually around Oscar season, they have all those films like ready to go.
Yeah.
And on various, like on Stan, which is where I watched it, they had like all of the Oscar nominees.
Yeah.
You could watch. It's funny because like Joker, the Joker, I don't think ever got out of theaters because like it just kept coming back.
Didn't Joaquin Phoenix get like best actor?
Yes, he did.
Best lead. What? There's like a bunch of different categories of actor. Isn't there?
He got best lead actor.
Lead actor. Yeah.
Well, I don't think that's what it's called, but that's basically what it is.
Yeah. And then there's like best supporting actor or actress.
Yes.
Is that counted as a single category, or are they separated for genders?
They're separated for genders.
Alright.
Yeah, so you got your best leads and your best supports, and I think that's it for actors, and for male and female.
Yeah, and you got best soundtrack as well.
But Brad Pitt won best supporting actor for
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I thought was excellent. Apparently, that's his first Oscar.
Yeah.
Which I was like, what?
Yeah, I thought he got one for Fight Club.
No.
Someone got it. Or did the film itself get it?
Maybe the film itself.
Yeah.
Like I think he's been like a part of a lot of films that have gotten Oscars.
Yeah.
But he himself has had not, and he did this year. So that's pretty awesome. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, really? Like he's such like, for me, he's like the top actor in the world.
Yeah.
That's the way I've always perceived him.
Yeah.
Shit.
We talked about it when we talked about the movie.
What?
Well, Leonardo DiCaprio is just famous for being an actor, and so when you're that famous, it's hard to distinguish between the actor and the character. You just sort of see the actor rather than the character they're trying to present. And Brad Pitt's good at sort of presenting the character.
Yeah, he's great at it. I don't know, it just baffles me that he hadn't gotten any... And he gets it for supporting actor. I mean, man, he's been the lead in so many films.
Yeah.
But,
well, I mean, when I watched that movie, I loved every second that he was on screen. He felt like the lead to me. Exactly. Even though like the main character was obviously Leonardo DiCaprio's guy.
Well, he's like...
But he also had a fairly decent amount of screen time as well, so...
Yeah, so he's a supporting actor, so you know, it means that he's...
But he was like the top supporting actor. I got Disney Plus, and I'm watching quite a few of the Marvel movies that I hadn't seen. So I watched, obviously I watched Infinity War and Endgame, and I've also seen Captain America Winter Soldier. It took me a long time to watch that movie. And now I'm watching Thor Ragnarok, and it's such a fun movie to watch.
You say now I'm watching as in you're getting through it and you haven't finished it. Why do so many people do that? I don't understand.
What?
You and a couple other people I know, you just like half watch films and like, oh, I'll get back to it later. I do not get that.
No, I didn't do that. I mean, like...
You do that all the time.
No, like, I stick to one movie and I watch it, and that's like the one thing I'm watching. And then I finish that, and then I go on to the next one. That's what I do.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying you take breaks, like... You haven't finished watching Thor Ragnarok yet. Like,
No.
I watch a film in one sitting, is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
alright.
Not that, like, I stop and then halfway through and then watch another film. Like, when I watch a film, I just sit down and I watch the whole thing.
I mean, like, yeah, the problem is, like, I have to go to bed because I'd go to work the next morning.
Stop watching films so late. What are you doing?
Eating?
This is what I mean. Like, if I can't finish a film, I'm not gonna watch it.
We're gonna have dinner and then eventually finish dinner alone.
It's not like a bad thing, but I just don't get it. I don't know why so many people I know do that.
Yeah.
This doesn't make sense to me.
No, what it is, the actual real problem is I would be able to get through these movies faster if my battery didn't die.
What, are you watching on your phone?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm not watching it with other people, they're watching other stuff.
What about on your tablet?
My tablet is so slow.
Fuck! I wouldn't watch a film on my phone as it is anyway. I don't even watch YouTube videos on my phone if I can avoid it. I'm just not that kind of guy.
I'm trying to find the charger for my MP4 player. It's got movies on it that... that MP4 players had a good variety of movies on it. I once had the first season of How I Met Your Mother.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a good season.
I've never seen the show.
You've never seen How I Met Your Mother?
Don't be like that.
Yeah.
Don't be one of those people.
But I can't believe you haven't seen it.
I also haven't seen Friends, and I haven't seen that other show everyone likes. Seinfeld. Thank you. I haven't. I just haven't. Okay.
Right.
It's just who I am and what I'm like.
Yep.
I'm sorry that it upsets so many people that my life was not identical to theirs.
Mm.
I don't watch a lot of TV, man.
Yeah.
And even when I do, I'll often watch the same show multiple times. I watched Steven Universe maybe 5 times. Pretty much Adventure Time I've watched a few times.
Yeah.
I'm rewatching Brooklyn Nine-Nine right now.
Right.
Because I love that show.
You like those sorts of American sort of... Are they serials? Is that how you describe them?
I don't know.
They're sort of like... Because you like The Office.
No,
Yes, don't
what
you
the
know?
fuck? I've never seen The
You've never
Office.
seen The Office?
Where do you get this
I don't know. I
information?
confuse people because I talk to so many people.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so similar to your other friend.
Yeah, I don't know. We just... Yeah. Whatever.
I don't really like American serials, which is the funniest thing about what you just said. I mainly watch British comedies.
Alright. Yeah.
And Brooklyn Nine-Nine is the weird exception. I mean, like, I don't know. I like anything that I find funny, I guess. Mainly British comedies.
I just approach those sorts of, like... And I think Community is also
oh, yeah.
one of them.
Okay, Community I have seen, and I do like that show.
Yeah. But, yeah, there's something about them that I don't like because they're sort of over the top. There's something... I think that's what they are.
American humor is interesting.
Yeah.
You know, it's its own thing.
I find it really hard to appreciate. Well, but then, like, I like shows like Friends and Seinfeld. So there's something about that, whatever was going on there.
I wouldn't say I dislike those shows.
Yeah.
But I've never watched them, so I don't know.
No. Have you seen Everybody Loves Raymond?
It was when it was on TV. I'd watched a couple episodes and I didn't really like it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just wasn't relatable for a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
About the struggles of like a middle-aged man
Yeah.
who with a wife and kids and a brother and his parents that won't leave him alone.
Yeah.
That's the point, right? Is like he can't get away from his family or something.
Yeah.
Can't really relate to it now either. I mean, well, actually, I can in a different sense, but
Mm.
anyway, whatever. Next episode on Everyone Loves Raymond.
Yep.